very intriguing for me. And when I read a poem by Dilip Chitre, I'm sure some of you have heard about the film Ardh Satya. It was a film released a long time ago in the 1980s. Om Puri has just passed away. He played a very strong character there. But the thing that touched me, and I was I think about 14, no, I was about 10 then, was a poem by Dilip Chitre on Ardh Satya. And this poem fitted very well into the story, the first story. Having said that, most of the stories, the other 19 stories, do have an element of doubt, do have an element, do have a sense, do create a sense in your mind when you're reading it. You doubt whether it is true or it is not so true. And that's the twilight zone, the gray area in our life that we all live with. There's nothing such as absolute truth, and there's nothing such as absolute lie or untruth. So I think the theme pretty much covers across all the stories, and and I should tell you this, that the other stories, all the stories actually, the 20 stories here, have an element of truth in them. I have used my poetic or creative license to weave a story around it, but there is at least one character which is a real character, or one incident which is a real incident and has inspired me to write the story. So there is a bit of a truth in all the stories.
Okay. We love the cover. Tell us
Thank
about
you so
that.
much. Thank you so much. So the cover again is when I first was sitting with the cover, I didn't have an illustrator. And I wasn't sure I wanted to hand over my creativity to somebody else. Like most creative people, I think I am a control freak. I am not very comfortable handing over my creative interpretations to others. And I'm pathetic when it comes to drawing, so I'm absolutely at a loss. And one of the things that I keep telling my close friends is the only thing that I can draw or paint is my eyeliner. Beyond that, I am absolutely worthless. So when I was thinking about this cover, and Gungun, my daughter, she's one of my worst critics. So she comes up and looks at it and says, "Mama, this looks like a Venn diagram." I said, "But that's what it is. It is a Venn diagram, and that's what I want people to..." She hates maths, so I can imagine why she kind of cringed at the cover. But for me, it was what I wanted to explore. It is a Venn diagram, and the two incomplete circles actually suggest the truth and the untruth in the world, in the universe. And these circles are incomplete, so there is nothing called absolute truth. So there is always an element of openness, even in the truth and even in the lie. And it is up to you and your interpretation to see the reality or the unreal in the truth and the lie.
Okay, I'm going